Hello, Kipsters. Today I'm going to share a wonderful story with you called Giraffes Can't Dance. This story is written by Giles Andrade and Guy Parker Reese. Giraffes can't dance. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. What do you think buckled at the knees means? Use the picture clues. What do you think buckled at the knees means? Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. How is Gerald feeling? Why? The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming, and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," the animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." Are the other animals treating Gerald kindly? What could the other animals do different? Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Then he found a clearing and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on. "But sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song." What does the cricket mean, you need a different song? Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. He threw his legs out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. What do you see Gerald doing now? How do you think that Gerald is feeling? Gerald felt so wonderful, his mouth was open wide. I am dancing, yes, I'm dancing. I am dancing, Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. What do you think the word entranced means? Listen again. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. Using the text and the pictures, what do you think entranced means? They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen!" How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how. But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." What helped Gerald become a better dancer? How does Gerald feel at the end of the story? How is that different than Gerald felt at the beginning of the story? Now tell me, do you like to dance too? I like to dance. What's your favorite music to dance to? If you have a favorite song you like to dance to, you should text your teacher and let them know. Maybe we can all have a dance party. Thanks for listening to this story.